Hello, 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 and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Eternal Heart Goddess. I'm here for your daily message. Okay, today's reading is concerning what is it that you bring to the table? What is it that my viewer, and this is a timeless read, what is it that you bring to the table? This doesn't necessarily have to do with just material only. This is you. This is your energetic signature. This is who you are at your at a heart level, who you are as far as character, okay? The things that make you great, the things that make you an honor to be around. What is it that you bring to the table? Okay? So with that said, let's go ahead, pause the video, select the pile or piles that you're drawn to, and let's get into this short read about what it is that you bring to the table. All right, all right, all right. Pile one, hello, hello. Let's get right into it and see. These are pre-shuffled with these quick reads, these daily quick reads that I'm trying to insert into into y'all's life. These are pre-shuffled, but again, the question is for today, what is it that you bring to the table? Okay, let's see what we got for you. We got Page of Swords. Okay, we got some good talkers here. You see that, Mike? We got podcasters. We got people with inquisitive voices, okay? The person that's going to ask the question that maybe nobody else will ask, okay? A researcher, someone who's going to hold someone accountable as well, okay? You have the Chariot. The Chariot always talks about success. It talks about being driven, motivated, determined to move forward, determined to get your point across, determined to get from A to B, A to Z, okay? This is that energy that does not quit, does not stop, does not really break until you've made it to where you're going. But it is in a balanced way, okay? There's a drive forward. Some of you all here could be bikers and ride bikes and things like that, be very active, whatever the case may be. But a lot of you, it's something about your voice that you bring to the table. It's something really, it could be certain questions, that you ask, certain propositions that you make really causes people to really think about where their life is going, okay? Because you're a whole opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles, it's like it's the real thing with you. What do you bring to the table? The real deal with Ace of Pentacles, something tangible, okay? Some of you could be even great gifters. You give from a place of the heart, okay? You give people something, anybody that you're dealing with, you really give them something tangible that they can use, okay? To grow from, all right? I do believe that here, because it's Ace of Pentacles, this is giving something with no strings attached. When you give, it's given, okay? Literally without expectation, all right? But you also drive people with the things that you say with the Page of Swords to move forward to get what they really deserve, okay? Some of you have create art, okay? So some of you, that Page of Pentacles could be something that you painted, whatever art form this is. If you're a writer, if you are an illustrator of some kind, okay, that's what you bring to the table, your creative side, okay? You may have artwork that's actually worth buying. Under that Ace of Pentacles, look at that painting there. Some of you all could have paintings that you could literally sell, okay? You have Burning Bowl Ritual here, but in the picture, she's like letting go. This is the pile here. What you bring to the table is the ability to learn from the things that you've been through, your experiences, and let it go. This pile doesn't really hold on to things the way some people will. Okay, this is not your grudge holder here. This is somebody who really has the ability to let go. It could be that you have a spiritual practice as well. Okay, some of you may meditate. Okay, Some of you here, what do you bring to the table? Intuition. Some of you are strongly in alignment with your higher self. Wisdom. Some of you are wise here, okay? Some of you have very wise words to give, wise advice. You point out specific things necessary for success with the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are great cooks, or you just eat very healthy, because we do have the biker there too. So some of you have an active, healthy lifestyle here in pile 1. Some of you, what do you bring to the table? A good time. You know how to celebrate. Some of y'all know even how to dance in this pile, okay? You're a good time. You know how to party. When people come around you, it's like, oh, is such and such gonna be there? Otherwise, no, you plan for a joyful future. So some of y'all could be good at planning gatherings and celebrations, or you could be the life of the party in this pile. Like, come on now. All right. Helping hand. What do you bring to the table? Again, you are someone who gives from a place of your heart. You give from your heart. Okay. You don't mind assisting where you can, whatever the case may be. Okay. This is not a pile that has an energy of feeling used, whatever the case may be. When you assist, you really assist, but you assist from a place that allows somebody to move forward in a positive way where they can help themselves. What else did you bring to the table? Oracle card. For some of y'all are really good discerners, okay? You have, not only are you a guide for yourself, you're a guide for others. It could be that you read cards like me, or you have that ability within you, okay? But if it's not about reading cards, it's just about someone who can pinpoint with accuracy a situation, okay? Some of you are very good at seeing patterns and things like that. Okay, what do you bring to the table? Heart's desire. You are a very heart-centered person. I can't make this up. You're a very heart-centered person in this pile. Okay, what do you bring to the table? Leap of faith. You're that person who definitely inspires through your own actions. You inspire others to take a leap of faith in their life, towards their dreams, towards grounding and solidifying something that they are determined to do. You speak about being determined. You motivate with your words too, some of you here. All right. So let's get some features real quick. For those of you who chose this pile, this could describe how you look. Okay. So some of you, we have men here. We have man. So some of you are definitely men here looking at this pile. We have medium hair, or some of you may have a bob as well, or some type of highlights in your hair. We have Australian. Okay. Some of you could be from Australia, whatever the case may be. Some of you could have, you could look, have that, sun-kissed skin, whatever the case may be, glowing skin. We have muscular. So again, we do have men here looking at this pile. So this is describing a man. Some of you are muscular. Again, I told you, some of you work out here. Some of you are fit and have a healthy lifestyle. That's what you bring to the table. Good health. Okay. Some of you have markings here, some type of tattoos, whether it's on your face or anywhere distinct, from the shoulders, from the head to the shoulders, anywhere in that area. Some of you have tribal markings as well. All right. Some of you could even have face tattoos here. Like, let's be for real. Mixed colored eyes. Some of you could have distinct colored eyes, or a unique colored eye in this pile as well. And we have albino. And if you're not albino, then you just have a really fair skin, no matter what your nationality is, or your ethnicity, you are really light for that ethnicity. Okay. You're really light skinned for that ethnicity, or really fair for that. So this is what I have for you for pile 1 about what it is that you bring to the table. All right. Catch you next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Welcome, 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 pile 2. Let's get into your reading today, your daily reading. So don't forget, the question is, what is it that you bring to the table? Okay, pile 2. These are pre-shuffled. Let's see what my pile 2 brings to the table. Pile 2, King of Cups. This is my straight from the heart. Okay, this is my the person that has no problem expressing something. This is your good advice giver. This is your person, This is your person with nothing but compassion and genuineness in their heart, okay? Heartfelt opinions, heartfelt advice, things like that. Someone who, this could be your counselor, your therapist. This is the person who's willing to listen to you, okay? That's what you bring to the table, because, I mean, you're able to listen to problems, pile two, basically. You're an ear for problem situations, conflict, okay? You're somebody who can do that. You got the judgment. Yeah, you're waking folks up. What do you bring to the table? Life-changing advice, okay, for pile two. Life-changing advice. You really make people also kind of like pile one, question themselves. Like, what is it that you know what I'm saying? You may ask that question, but it's really, how can I describe this? It's really heartfelt. It's really genuine, but you do promote awakening to the self, answering your own call. Like, you may answer a question with a question, okay? In this pile, to be honest with you, 10 of Cups, what is it that my pile two collective brings to the table? Baby, pile two is the table. What are you talking about? You have the whole 10 of Cups here. What is it that you bring to the table? Really, the blessing of just you, this is the pile that does love themselves and comes from a loving place. This is the pile that, knows you're probably some of the greatest hosts in here. Okay, pile two, this is your great hostess. This is somebody who can, whether this is you making a meal, whatever the case may be, you're a family person here. Okay, you bring people together. But with judgment here, pile two, you also call people out. You wake people up. This is being awakened to something, okay? You bring attention to something. What else does my pile two bring to the table? Okay, limitation. When I have first shuffled, this came out upside down. So really, what it is saying is that the words that you use, the way that you advise, the guidance that you give awakens people to how blessed they already are, what they already have to be grateful for, which frees them from limitations. What do you bring to the table? Insight to free you from your caged mind, okay? And choose, what do you bring to the table? A new lease on life. How to get people to turn the page, to start a new chapter in their life. You are direction for those who feel lost, pile two. What do you bring to the table? Writing. So some of you could write poetry. Some of you guys could be authors, writers of any kind. Maybe you just know how to write the best thing. You know what to say. This could be through text message, whatever the case may be. Pile two, you're the encourager as well. What do you bring to the table? Your leadership. You take charge of situations where people can count on you and they trust you on the throne. They trust the decisions that you're going to make. This pile makes the hard decisions but leads the best because you lead from a place of love. What is it that pile two brings to the table? Abundance planning. Somebody here is really good with their money. Okay, really good at saving, really good at calculating, really good at planning and putting things up here and there, like Seven of Pentacles energy. I put a little here, there, whatever the case may be for later. This is somebody who stays on top of their expenses. This is somebody who has their savings together. You plan for travel. This is somebody who has their ducks in a row when it comes to finances here in pile two. You're really big on your money, okay? What is it that pile two brings to the table? No strings attached, okay? You don't want to be tied down to anything. You're not tying yourself to anything that you don't want to be. This is a free bird. This is a free agent. This is a free spirit in this group, okay? Be authentic. What do you bring to the table? Your authenticity. You're not getting a mask here, okay? I'm not going to you're not with the theatrics here. You're not going to be putting on all these different masks, although you probably can, okay, depending on the circumstance or the scene or, the scenario. But what do you get here? Authenticity. That's what you bring to the table. Guess what? Yeah, the realist, the realist. What do you bring to the table? Prioritize reflection. You bring you. Look how she's looking. This is male or female here, masculine or feminine in this pile. What do you bring to the table? Pile 2 says, I bring me to the table. Do you see me? Do you see me? Okay. I bring me to the table. You get an authentic, real person here. Okay. What do you bring to the table? Manifesting magic. You're someone who's good with law of attraction here. Okay. You could be somebody who gives people the right affirmations in their life. Okay. You say the right thing. You're always affirming yourself as well with manifesting magic. Okay. You are good. What do you bring to the table? A law of attraction master. Okay. What do you bring to the table? Oh my goodness. Yes. For some of you, physicality. Okay. Good lovemaking. Okay. I can't really keep that one down there, but yes, some of you bring that to the table. Good lovemaking. It's a good time with you. You know what you're doing. Okay. Some of you have really amazing hands and things like that. Okay. There's probably some men in this pile. All right. What do you bring to the table? Sound healing. Okay. Some of you are good with music. Some of you have great singing voices as well. Anything dealing with sound, okay? Maybe you know what music to play. Maybe this is just, basically like you're something with your voice as well. Maybe your voice is soothing. Or have you ever been told your voice is soothing, pile 2? All right, let's get some features for pile 2. What is it? What features does those who chose pile 2 possibly have? Some of you, baby face here. Medium skin tone, regardless of your race. Do not worry about the ethnicity that you see on the card. Baby face, medium skin tone, mixed colored eyes again. Some of you wear white clothing or look really good in white clothing, or you like white. Some of you, vibrant apparel. Some of you are well-dressed men here or well-dressed women, okay? What do you bring to the table? Yeah, your sense of style. Some of you have a great sense of style. You have great taste. Some of you are very meticulous, particular about your apparel, okay? We have another man here. So we have well-dressed men in this pile, okay, and well-dressed women who take pride in their apparel, okay? Shoes, jewelry, okay? Someone here has piercings wherever they are. Someone here has piercings. Tattoos. Someone here has tattoos. Someone here is muscular. We have another man here. There's a man watching this pile. And if not, you are a fit woman in this pile, or your physique is really nice. It may look athletic or naturally muscular, okay? That's what we have in this pile. Again, that's what I'm seeing for pile 2, who is the table, who's authentic, and is going to be the realest person that you know. You prioritize yourself. You put yourself first, or you feel like what you bring to the table is you. Like, who else? Okay. No strings attached. You're not tied to anything. I believe that what you bring to the table is that you have nothing tied to you, that no baggage that you're bringing to somebody else, and it's good. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's move on. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you next time. Hello, pile 3. All right, let's get into what is it that my pile 3 collective brings to the table, okay? Let's see what we got for you. These are pre-shuffled, honey. Let's see. We got the Knight of Cups. All right, the charmer, the person who's good with their words, honey. The person who says the right thing. The person who truly does care for other people. What is this? That's the stethoscope? I'm sorry if that's not what this is called. Checking their heartbeat, whatever the case may be. Some of you could work in the healing field. What do you bring to the table? Healing. healing, okay? You got the world here, the achiever, the person that gets it done, the person that you could be a traveler. What do you bring to the table? Travel, okay? We go on places. Here in this pile, there's destinations I'm trying to get to. There's achievements that I want to make. You take it full circle. You're going to complete the mission if you start it, whatever the case may be. But this is the world travelers here. This is people that's trying to go places in pile 3, okay? What do you bring to the table? The Tower, epiphanies. I don't know why I heard that. I'll burn this thing down if it don't. You see what I'm saying? Because this pile 3, you give your all. You really go, you really go, the full, how can I put this? You really gonna give it your all, okay? So some of you, yeah, you got some little, what you bring to the table? Some feistiness. Okay, possibly when things don't go your way, you might suddenly do something as well. These are epiphanies. These are intuitive hits out of nowhere that change the game. Okay, as well for this pile. You have Page of Wands. You have a lot of get up and go to you, enthusiastic, inspired action. Okay, pile 3, you're the charmer, you're good talking, you're the smooth talker, but you're also the person who wants to travel the world. You also the person who wants to bring dreams into reality here. Okay, like let's tear down what doesn't work. Okay, you're the person who, yeah, you'll tear it down if it's not giving what it's supposed to give. What else do you bring to the table? I'm telling you, health checkup. Some of you guys could be literally in the health field here in this pile, okay? Nurses, doctors, I don't care, whatever, some type of medical staff, or what you bring to the table. If you're not those things, that you bring someone who really does care about the health, okay? There's a big focus on health to some capacity, or healing. What do you bring to the table? Make a vision board. This is the person who makes plans to go somewhere, okay? You plan ahead. These are the places that I want to visit. You're that researcher who's thinking about, okay, this is what I want to do this month, that month, blah, blah, blah. You might be somebody that plans a year ahead, okay? 6 months ahead. Okay, here in this pile, that's what you bring to the table. A good time, an experience to travel the world here. What do you bring to the table? Prioritize reflection. Again, like pile 2, what do you bring to the table? I bring me. You see me, okay? I bring myself. I am the table. I bring me, okay? What do you bring to the table? The ship has sailed. When you're done, you're done. When something doesn't work, you're moving on. You unanchor yourself from things, okay? For some of you, what you bring to the table is not putting your weight on others to some capacity. Here, what do you bring to the table? A level of independence, okay? This is somebody, let me put those down, who solely depends on them. All I see is me able to rectify a issue, a problem, whatever the case may be, okay? I will not anchor myself to anything or anyone in that way. So this could be your, hyper independent pile here, pile 3. Queen of everything. Yeah, I'm running the show here in this pile, whether you're male or female. What do you bring to the table? I'm running the show. The world is my oyster. The world is mine. Okay. And this could just mean also you're on top of your stuff. What do you bring to the table? I'm on top of it. I'm on top of everything. I'm calling the shots in this pile. I'm good at what I do. Again, the queen of everything energy. You can also be dependent on. What do you bring to the table? Love is in the air. You're a very loving, genuine person, very sweet. Some of you, sweet voices, sweet smiles, the way you greet people, they don't forget, whatever the case may be, okay? There's some very sweet energies that chose pile 3, okay? What do you bring to the table? Wisdom, honey. Use your best judgment. You have good judgment on situations, pile 3, okay? Some of you really have great insight and advice for people, all right? Shedding, time to set higher goals. This is somebody who will eliminate with the Tower, baby, with the Tower, anything that does not go right. This is not suiting them. This is your pile who's gonna go through a new metamorphosis every time, reinvent, reincarnate in the same life and the same, but like, I'm just saying, this is the person who's going to overcome all conflicts issues. Okay. Let's see what features those of you have that chose pile 3. Okay. We have square face. Some of you could have square face. Some of you could have like little freckles or some kind of some type of natural look to you, or some type of again, freckles, and I don't care what your ethnicity is. Do not pay attention to that. It's whatever you are here, okay? Some of you have black hair or have naturally black hair. Some of you have very plump lips. Unique, like the front teeth might stick out just a little bit. Like, you know, you have a unique two front teeth, all right? Natural hair to some capacity for some of y'all. Okay, some of you like to wear flowers in your hair. I do see that. Some of you really know how to do a brow, honey, in this pile. We have beauty mark as well. And we also have mole that comes out quite a bit. So this is just getting the features. This is probably my regular people who view the videos. So some of you have a beauty mark either near the eye somewhere or near the mouth, whatever the case may be. Doesn't matter where it is on your face. Again, I'm looking at a piercing here. Some of you may have nose piercings in this pile as well. Some of you have short hair, or this is bald fade. You cut your hair, you keep your hair cut some kind of way in this pile. This could also be a pixie cut, okay? For you ladies out there, this could be a wig, pixie cut, whatever the case may be. But with shedding here and this metamorphosis here, this is somebody who also change up their look on a regular basis, okay? We have nicely dressed, so we have some nicely dressed men here. Or if you're a woman, you're somebody who's always nicely dressed, fresh, pressed, and, you know, and to impress, okay? Some of you have animated eyes here, really big eyes, or you make really funny faces, okay? You have really funny expressions in this pile. Some of you have a tooth gap or a really beautiful smile that is very unique, okay? There's an emphasis on like those 2 front teeth, okay, in the front for whoever that is. All right. Some of you are medium skin tone. Okay. These are, what do we call it? And you know, in the African American culture is like red bone, yellow bone, whatever the case may be. So you may have a reddish tint to your skin, or be considered red. Okay. If you're not redheaded, all right, or have there's something about you that would be considered reddish in this pile, or medium skin tone. And some of you are just average height, okay? You're not too tall, not too short, regardless of whether you're a man or a woman in this pile, okay? So that's what I have for you as far as a quick read about what you bring to the table. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Alrighty, pile 4, last but certainly not least, let's see what it is that pile 4 brings to the table. These are pre-shuffled. Okay, pile 4, I'm just this will be between us, okay? For those of you who chose pile 4, a lot of cards came out for pile 4, so I have a lot more to read through really quick. So let's try to cover everything about what it is that you bring to the table, pile 4. All right? Some of you are the Ace of Wands, honey. Ooh. I'm not, you see it. I'm not going to say what inappropriate thought came, but somebody here feels like they bring that to the table. Okay. You got the King of Pentacles as well. Somebody who is money focused, has their affairs in order, who really plans for the future here. Very calculated, always on the calculator, okay? Somebody plays the numbers game. Somebody's good with, anything to do with money, anything to do with finances, anything to do with financial planning. This is what you bring to the table, pile 4. You also got the Hierophant, okay? Somebody who's willing to learn, because the Hierophant is higher knowledge as well. So what do you bring to the table? Higher knowledge, intelligence, okay? Can give you the who, what, when, where, why, okay? Real quick, can give you the whole breakdown on whatever it is, okay? This is not a person who just talks just for talking's sake. This is somebody who, if you were to actually investigate and, dig in and ask more questions to, you, pile 4, are going to have the answers, okay? Knight of Swords, you're somebody who, what you bring to the table, your voice. You're not afraid to speak up with the Knight of Swords. You're very determined here, okay? Also, even some of you kind of demanding. You demand what you want, okay? You don't have a problem shaking things up. You don't have a problem saying what needs to be said here, okay? Some of y'all talk really loud, okay? Some of y'all are fun. Some of you have somebody here has like a certain voice voice. Like something about your voice is either captivating, or when you talk, people listen, or you just have some kind of draw to your voice, or there's something to do with your voice with that. Okay. What do you bring to the table? Success. Okay. You're success minded here. Again, a lot of money focus, a lot of striving for what you want. Ace of Wands is opportunity. It's inspiration. It's determination as well. It's creativity. So you could have some very creative ways to make money here in this pile 4. This, what do you bring to the table? Sure success. You have wealth. Okay. You're walking the path of wealth. Okay. So some of you are considering yourself high value here, money minded, legacy, interested in those things. What do you bring to the table? Power. This is your emperor energy here. What do you bring to the table? The ability to focus on your needs, the ability to take control of your life and your finances and your prosperity and your wealth, and overcoming difficulties. And no matter what, I'm a win, 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 no matter what type of energy. Okay. What do you bring to the table? Flexibility. You adapt, you change, you move, you mold, you do what you need to do, no matter the circumstance. Pile 4 is a straight shooter too. Is what I just heard. Okay. You're very versatile. You know how to compromise. You know how to, when this doesn't work out, I know how to do this. You don't give up here in pile 4. What do you bring to the table? Well rested, sleep. Okay. Comfort. Okay. Maybe you're a great, like a cuddle person. You know what I'm saying? Like a, what is that word? Oh, the person who's willing to cuddle with you and things like that and hold you. Okay. So you're a great, like, sleeping teddy bear, maybe for some of y'all. What do you bring to the table? Grounded. You ground yourself. What do you bring? Stability within yourself, emotional stability. Okay. We have abundance planning here. Another money card. What do you bring into the table? Money. Okay. Financial literacy. Okay. Financial planning, investments, things like that. Career change. You're somebody who's actually, because this came up, this is somebody who's going to do something different here in pile 4 than has been done. Okay. Pile 4 is not walking the most the most walked path. You're walking the unbeaten path to success, pile 4. And this is what I'm trying to say. What do you bring to the table? Body work. Some of you have wonderful bodies. Some of you have wonderful tattoos, or you could be a tattoo artist in this. Some of you are good massage therapists. Okay. Some of you, your hands are very healing. Maybe you should give more massages, especially being like a teddy bear or a cuddle bear, whatever the case may be. There's something about your hands in this pile. Your physicality is very appealing as well. Okay. What do you bring to the table? School, baby. I can school you. You're a walking encyclopedia. You're a walking, it's probably very trivial for you. This is the pile that knows a lot about, a little about everything. Okay. People walk away having gained some type of knowledge when they come in your presence. And I was going to say in your essence. It's just knowledge. Okay. What do you bring to the table? Speaker. You know how to convey your feelings. You know how to explain something very well. Some of you could actually be teachers, or would be great teachers, advisors, guidance. Okay. As well. What do you bring to the table? Healthy boundaries. I'm not going to overstep your boundaries. Don't overstep mine. So what do you bring to the table? Healthy boundaries. Okay. What do you bring to the table? Multiple streams. This is your money man or gal. This is somebody who's good with future planning and future finances and things like that. Very, they have the 3D world and the material world pretty much, by the, what, okay. What do you bring to the table? The best of you. Okay. The best of you. You always going to put your best self forward. It could be that you take care of yourself, or you're always going to look good. Maybe you always smell good. You don't put your needs on someone else in this pile. Okay. With the best of you. Okay. With manifesting magic, you have very powerful law of attraction folks here that know how to attract things to them. It could be that you're very good with all this money cards. You're very good about attracting money towards you. I heard that some of you have more money than you may let on. You have more than what is known. Okay, that's why you create the necessary boundaries. You got all kind of things going with you, pile 4, especially with flexibility. You got a little money everywhere, pile 4. Okay, whoever's here, let's talk about the features of the pile 4, of those who will choose pile 4 here. Okay, you got braids. Some of you wear braids or have a reddish tint to your hair. You have Black or African American here. Some of you are just, darker skin for whatever your ethnicity or nationality is here, no matter what your race is. Some of you are red-headed or have a red tint to your skin. Okay, there's red again. So there's something going on with red in this pile. Some of you are medium skin tone. Some of you are considered skinny, okay, whether you're male or female. Some same height as you. So I would say that if you're picking this pile and picking up on somebody else, they could be the same height as you, whether you're both tall or whether you're both short, okay? Also, some of you are muscular in this pile. There's men watching today, honey. Okay, there's men up in here watching today. And if not, you just have a great body, whether you're male or female. Okay, some of you may have hazel eyes in this pile, or just have lighter eye color. Some of you, somebody here wears glasses, whether they're prescription. Maybe you wear nice sunglasses. I don't care. Somebody wears glasses that pick this pile, okay? But I'm getting more or less like prescription, okay? Some of you have black hair in this pile as well. We have beauty marks. Somebody has a beauty mark somewhere on their face. It could be piercings around the nose. There's a nose piercing here. All right. And then we have red attire. So somebody is very like your apparel. Either if your favorite color is not red, or you don't wear a lot of red, okay, there's something very extravagant, okay, with your clothing. These are labels. These are fashionistas here, fashionistas. These are divas and divos. These are people who care about their appearance here, or can just afford nice things, okay, quality things. Pile 4. That is what I have for you as far as what you bring to the table. I will catch you next time. I'm going to go ahead and wrap that up here. This went a little over. We're at 35 minutes. However, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow for your daily read. Bye.